Nagoya, with its population of over 2 million people, is Japan's fourth largest city. It has a long history dating back some 1900 years when the Atsuta Jingu was established. It was raining a bit that day, but it was a peaceful and fascinating place. Nagoya Castle was built by Tokugawa Ieyasu after being victorious in the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. After being destroyed in a 1945 air raid, the castle towers would be rebuilt in 1959, with Honmaru Palace restorations being completed recently in 2018. I arrived before it opened, so I took a long walk around the park. There was so much to see even before I got into the grounds. The castle interior was closed for renovations, but I was able to tour Honmaru Palace. The screen paintings and woodwork were incredible. I don't think I've ever seen so much beautiful artwork in one place before. During the Edo period, there were 5 main routes between Edo, now known as Tokyo, and Kyoto. One of these roads was called the Nakasendo, literally, the road in the mountains. I started in the small town of Nakatsugawa and walked the approximate 11 or 12 kilometers to Magome. There was so much to see along the way, with quaint local temples, a towering bridge, preserved pathways, and incredible vistas. The route had many post towns designed to provide accommodations for travelers and was widely used by the Tokugawa shogunate. Today, sections of the route have been well preserved, and walking along the path is like traveling back in time. Himeji Castle, sometimes called the White Heron Castle due to its striking white appearance, is an impressive, even imposing 6-story structure. It has survived the ravages of war, earthquake, and fire to become one of Japan's 12 original castles. The castle's history dates back to the mid-1300s, where the first fortifications were built on Himeyama Hill. The castle, as it appears today, was built between 1601 and 1609, and would be registered as one of Japan's first World Cultural Heritage Sites in 1993. The views of Himeji City from the top of the castle were amazing. Exploring the castle, its baileys and courtyards was a fascinating experience with hundreds of years of history and even a tragic love story. It's definitely a place I will visit again. Approximately a 2.5-hour train ride from Nagoya to the northwest of Gifu Prefecture is Shirakawa Village. Also declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995, it's famous for its thick, thatched-roof farmhouses. Their architectural design, called Gasho Zukuri because they're said to resemble a monk's hands in prayer, was created to withstand the large accumulations of snowfall in the winter. Some of the structures are said to be as much as 250 years old. There was a lot to see, with the village's temple, interesting tourist shops, great food. One resident even had koi and rainbow trout in the pure mountain water running through his front drainage ditch. I really enjoyed my visit here and hope to get back again sometime. One of the reasons I'm able to see so much during my visits to Japan is due in no small part to the incomparable public transportation system. JR Central's Railway Museum was a great place to get some history on how it developed. There were several historical trains, interesting exhibits, and this elaborate diorama. Japan offers its guests a great service with the Japan Rail Pass. For one price, you have unlimited access to most of the JR train system and even some of their buses. For example, I spent just over 29,000 yen, about $260, for a one-week pass. In that time, I traveled to Nakatsugawa, Shirakawago, Seki City, Inuyama, Himeji, and Kobe. If I had bought individual tickets, it would have cost around $600. It's definitely a good deal. Besides, riding the Shinkansen is a lot of fun. Here are a few other places I saw during my visit. And of course, no trip would be complete without enjoying one of the greatest cuisines in the world. As the sun sets on another visit, I'm already looking forward to my next trip to Japan.